Good evening everybody. Well, I'm stuck in the crowd there, let me just move out a little bit. Welcome to my, what day is it today? Tuesday night stream. So this is my first of my kind of attempt at a more scheduled stream. And I was a little bit late starting it. Obviously, as I caveated it when I started, family comes first. So we're all good and we're ready to stream. Now, I haven't been on in a few days. I very briefly went on this morning just to throw on some of my expired sales, but I didn't even see what I put on. I literally just collected a load of mail and threw it on. So it's going to be interesting to see what's in the mail after zero activity over the last 2 days. Obviously, I'm expecting a lot of expires here, so that's going to be my first and foremost call. Good evening, Severi. Thanks for stopping by. How are you? I saw your message earlier about the prices of enchants tanking. I'm about to find out exactly where the situation is at on the stream, so interesting times. Ooh, we've got a whole load of follows that came in since the last stream. French Curse, Hyperlol, Moonstalker, Infrared, Remember Pluto, Detonites, Gemma Faye, Buria, Anator, Lava, Chico Vortvite, I think. I'm sorry I butchered that one. Hype Beast, Sipe Gain, and Nestar. Wow, that's a whole load of new follows. Thank you all of you for following me off the stream. So let's start with a mailbox opening. Yeah, it hasn't been like since days. It's been like 3 days since you moved. What have you been up to, Severi? Did you move? You tried out another server, didn't you? You were going to try the roleplay server and see how you got on with that. Did you get any luck with transmog markets on that one? Right. Ooh, look at that. The Icebane chest guard sold for 11,000. That's nice. Let's clear the expires, because we might have some more hidden in this 250 odd mail. Although my bag space isn't looking too healthy. So I'll just have to see how that goes. Good evening, Grace. Thank you for stopping by. Good to see you in the stream. I hope you are well. Right. Oh. It's a minute for that to redo, so I think I'll... How are we doing? Yeah, I'll post those on. Got a load to post on, so let's go post these on and see how we get on. So we've got 129,000 gold at the moment. Let's post on everything in our bags and see how everything goes. Well, it looks like I've got a few drop frames there. Hopefully it's not lagging too much for everyone. Still working on it. You have to learn the market a bit better. Take a few days. Also quite busy leveling a rogue to do some fun with. Interesting choice of using a rogue. Is there a reason using a rogue over anything else? Other than being able to pick your own lock boxes, I guess. And I guess I've heard that the leveling in 735 is going to be slower because they've nerfed the heirlooms. So, yeah, if you're going to level someone, I think it's a good idea to level them now. For sure. Right, let's throw everything on. I know we need to have a double check of the enchants, but I'll throw them on first and then look at them retrospectively afterwards. And then we can probably get an idea as to where things are at. Right, next lot of mail. What have we got? Some more expires. We've got a lot of mail to open. I might do some... Oh, there's all our bear tartar. What's the price of bear tartar at the moment? 293. Oh, that's good. Oh, and some other sales there. We're up to 40,000 in sales. Let's do a slash reload and try and get another lot in. There we go. You're well, thank you. Back to work, thinking of upgrading to TSM 4 tonight. Might take the plunge. Well, that's a good idea. It's certainly Well, I've been using it productively for the last month, so it's certainly in a usable state. And if ever you do decide it's not for you at the time, you can always revert back to 3, and then as long as you make sure you load the last backup of 3, otherwise you won't see any of your groups. But yeah, give it a go. Be interested to see how you find it. Most low dungeons have chests hanging around, and some are locked. Yep, that's good. And good for farming the dice toys. Okay, a good 30 to 70k a week if you sell 1 or 2. Ah, I didn't know about these dice toys. Are they exclusive to rogues then? And let's pick up some more expires. Looks like there's some more sales there as well. Yeah, just a few bit of space for stuff. Do the backup. Well, if you've got TSM Premium, I think it'll automatically do the backup, especially if you, when it goes from 3 to 4, it'll do like a last backup of 3, just so that you're not stuck. You can only get the pets with pickpocketing. That's interesting to know. I've never played a rogue. Probably one of my least appealing classes. Saying that, I mean, I very rarely play anything other than the priest, so there is that. I did enjoy playing with my priest on a Mythic Plus Vault of the Wardens the other night. I didn't do very well with the rows of characters, but other than that, I think it was good fun. Hi Simmerbog, thanks for stopping by. How can you gain reputation the fastest way? You need Exalted for rank 3. Right, reputation. You saw it on YouTube, yes. It was not a shiny example of how to play a priest, but it was quite good. So, reputation. There are certain things at certain times that give you rep buffs. I don't know exactly which ones they are. The fastest way I found with gaining a reputation, I assume you're talking about Legion because you're talking about rank 3s, is doing all the quests in that zone, and then doing all the, whenever they come up, the world quests and the emissary missions, and then make sure you do any of your order hall reputation quests, but only do them when you've got a guaranteed 200% to do them, because then that will get a bonus reputation as well as the regular reputation. So it doesn't matter what reputation you're gaining, if you always get the bonus one, then that's a random extra one as well. And okay, you get 10% rep buff now with a Dark Moon Fair. You go ride the carousel. Okay, brilliant, Moonstalker, thanks for that tip. Yeah, I'm no expert on rep. I can only recommend what I did myself, which was literally doing all the quests. I didn't, just from doing the storyline and getting flying, I've ended up with friendly exalted on armies of Legionfall, Court of Ferondis, Dreamweavers, High Mountain I'm a little way off, Nightfall, and I've got, obviously because of the Suramar quests, and exalted on the Wardens. How am I doing on these little cash bags? They're doing alright. Some of those are filling up. So it is doable. Oops, someone's been cooking. Alright, what else have we got? More expires. But yeah, those are the ways I know of for gaining reputation. And then when, yes, if you got the rep buff, then with the Dark Moon Fair, I knew there was some way. There was the anniversary event, which is obviously gone now. That was another way of getting it. Wonder what else we've got in the mail. Let's do a reload. See if we can catch anything else. I just want to see what all the sales are, really. I'm going to try and whiz through my normal daily routines to make sure that we've got all those covered. And then we can maybe do something a bit more interesting and maybe some of my quests or something like that afterwards. Or we can check, is there an invasion on? Just double check that actually. Ooh, look at that. There's a 10 bloods there. 8 hours for a silk weave gloves. And there's a 4 and a 5 there. They've got time left on them, and that's got 20 hours left. So there's some good bloods missions here. Nothing's running out too much. So yeah, we'll definitely be heading off and doing some world quests. What else have we got? Some more expires. All sales are coming up now. 102,000. So it just goes to show you don't always have to be constantly online to get sales. I haven't been online since Saturday night. So, and I've got all these sales come through, and some of these are only on 24-hour auctions as well. A few buys there. Binding of Strength 4K, that went down. Yeah. I can't remember what price you set it at, Severi. Oh, I've actually just got a sale. What was that? Oh, the rich purple silk shirt has just sold. That's always nice to see selling. Let's post this lot on, and then we'll come back to the mailbox and see if we can pick up the last few things. Yeah, I'm going to have a look at the enchants. It was 6.5k. Wow, it did go down then. I'm going to have a look at the enchants after I've done all this and see where we're at price-wise. See if there's anything I can push upwards. I've got a little bit of capital. Obviously with that 100,000 coming in, I've got a bit more capital, so that's always good. Barbarian Spear hasn't sold yet. That was the one we had a good sort of shout out to pick up, didn't we? The Dalaran and my other shirts. All the usual bits. Another 45 to post, so let's get all these on. Now I have changed most of my auctions now to be 48 hours because I'm not sure how frequently I'm going to get on. Mr. Jilson, thank you very much for I'm assuming that means you had subscribed to me whilst I was offline because you're using Summerhead. Well, thank you very much for the sub. That's extremely kind of you. I shall return the head. Let's have some Summerheads in chat. Hold on, how can I do it? Is it that? There we go. I've got all my emotes approved now. So I've got that. Yeah, you're a sub now, Arth. Well, thank you very much, Mr. Gilson. That's extremely kind of you. Let's have some Sama heads, some Sama coins, and some Sama bobs in chat. There we go. Thank you ever so much for the sub. Very much appreciated. It looks like there's a bit of fringing on my last icon. I might have to update that on dark. Just a bit of a change in Photoshop to fix that. Right, what else have we got? Oh, someone's been buying Chaos Crystals. That'll be me. 349. What's my current price of Chaos Crystals? 344. Okay. Oh, some shirts I haven't put on, interestingly. When's the next refresh? Still got a few more to push through. Wait for the inbox update on those. There we go. I didn't spot that before actually. Moonstalker, you appear to be a sub as well with Twitch Prime, is that correct? Oh no, it's the wrong icon I'm looking at. I'm looking at the stars, I was looking at the Twitch Prime sub. My mistake. Apologies. I'm just looking back on my chat and I was just trying to say, okay, what's that icon for? Not fully familiar with them all myself. Right, how are we doing? Another update, yep. A load more Chaos Crystals come in. I must have bought these a while ago. Need to check the Chaos Crystal prices. Let's do a reload. Let's see if we can get these through and get them done. But you're going to bed now. I hope to see you Tomorrow, you like my stream better than Netflix after work. Oh, well, thank you, Mr. Gilson. That's very kind of you. Have a good night, and I hope you do too. Yep, more chaos crystals. Yes, actually, I forgot to mention, Mr. Gilson. My next scheduled stream is going to be Thursday night. I'm trying to schedule my streams a bit more, so I don't see you tomorrow. I won't see you tomorrow night on the stream. But Brock Goldmaker's in the stream. How are you? How was your stream? Good evening to you, sir. I hope you are well. How did your transmog farming go? Let's just reload. Let's get these last few mails in. Just want to get those last ones. Last one sorted. Okay, all 48 mail, and there we go. Let's pick up all the buys. So we're just left with 102,000 gold from the last few days. Went well. Just posted 9 really expensive pets. Not a whole lot of transmog. Okay, well, let's hope those pets sell. And thank you, Nutella Day, for the host. That's very kind of you. Right. Okay, so looking at our sales, few enchants, an older enchant, Icebane Chestguard. That's one of oh, we sold on a Mooncloth Robe. Not massively high price though, but okay, considering my crafting cost. Some food, bit of bear tartare, a lavish feast, 10 of those. That's good profit. Few more enchants. Okay. Just check you're not selling those enchants at crafting costs and very low profit. Looks suspicious. Yeah, I mean, I did these later ones. I threw on this morning without looking at prices. I have no idea what percentage margin. It will be at least 400 profit based on my TSM settings, but it is definitely worth actually having a look now and seeing the state of the enchant market. Now that we have some more money in our coffers, we're up to 231,000 gold. Let's look at shopping. Let's look at the major sellers and see where they're at. 2k lower. That's quite a drop, considering my chaos crystal prices are still quite high. So, intellect 139%. Ancient priestess is below crafting cost. Claw is crafting cost. Distant arm. Everything else is above crafting cost, but not by much. Where are the rings? The cloaks are the highest. Intellect, strength, critical strike, versatility. Hidden satyr there's 5-6. Mastery is pretty low at 229. That's usually a good seller. Where are we at in there? 2-300 is the mark where it's dropped a little, and then it goes only by 20 odd. You'd almost want to go right up here where these ones are about to come in the next 30 minutes, come off, and then you'd have to buy everything here, reset that mastery, looking at that. But even then you're only bumping it up to 249, so you'd have to probably wait a couple more hours for those to come off. You're probably better off waiting 2 hours for all of these to come off, buying up all of those, and then resetting it all higher. That would, assuming no one else puts a large amount on under that. What else have we got? Trained soldiers down here. Was 3.6k. Might be best to wait for the 14 to expire. Yeah, looking at those ones, I think that would be what I would do if I was going to reset that one. So I'd have to come back in a couple of hours. It's like midnight or 1 o'clock. And have another look, probably at the end of the session perhaps. There's not that many of the trained soldiers on. But then I don't sell a lot of these, I don't think. Sale rate's 0.24. That's not too bad. Good evening, Drop Pencil. Thanks for stopping by the stream. How are you? I hope you're well. Haven't seen you in a while. 5-4. The trained soldier, again, I'd probably wait for those 4 to expire. And then go here and take those 2, those 4, and those. What I think I'll do, let's just have a look at my enchanting profits. So yeah, looking at these, mastery won't get posted because it's below profit margins. Haste, critical strike and versatility are just about profit margins. One of the pets is selling is another Naxi, 55k for him. Wow, good luck on the Naxi sale. I hope that comes through. And looking down here at the strength, the cloaks are doing better, nearly 1,000 on that, and intellect and strength are looking quite good. And next I expect some variability in them. Claws not worth posting on. Trained soldier not really. Distant army not really. Heavy hide and Sid and Satyr are probably the only ones, and maybe trained soldier. We were sick the last 3 weeks. We feel better now. You seem to do pretty well lately. Yeah, I've picked up on some gold and some stocks, so I'm in a healthier position now. Sorry to hear you weren't well yourself. I'm glad you're on the mend though. That must have been pretty nasty over the Christmas period to be ill. Right, so looking at this, I'll put on whatever enchants are going to give me a bit of a profit for now, and then the rest I'm going to leave until we can do something about the stock. So what would TSM tell me to make with my crafting? It'll only tell me to make anything over 400 profit. So if I made these, the theoretical profit would be 11,000, which is alright. I'll take that. So I'm going to go ahead and craft these because I've got the stock. Bloods are looking a bit low though, so which are the better bloods to make? Oh, I'm going to pick up a load of bloods in a minute anyway. They still haven't sent any more TSM4 beta invites. Oh, that's a shame. I know they might be even bigger flip with more profit when you flip rings to 3.6k. Yes, that's not a bad point, Severi. But I'm going to put them on as they are because rather than no sales, I'd rather have some. I remember because I signed up when they first announced it, so you should get hopefully at least. I'm out of bloods now, so I'm going to have to just post those up. I'm hoping they're going to ramp up the invite soon. Obviously, it's soon trademark, so we never know exactly. Right, so let's just have a look at what's below min price at the moment. Stylish red shirt. Formal white shirt is... Oh, I've got the maximum amount already posted on that. Now build some capital for it. You'll be saving mats when you flip them also. Yeah. Exactly. I'm definitely going to be building some capital. I'm going to have a look at the price of things in a minute and do some shopping. No fan of the pay methods they offer. That's fair. Fair enough, each to their own. I would never insist someone does something they're not comfortable with. It's all down to personal choice at the end. Was I going to have a look at putting anything on these? Formal white shirts, I was thinking. Got 3 in the bags, 4 on the auction house. Oh yes, because I bought a few of those, I remember now. Greater intellect has gone over max expires. Okay, so that might be worth vendoring. Right, I'm going to leave those, put those on as they are now. Bags could probably do with some tidying up. So the actual crafting cost of these is 11, and the min buyout is 10. Okay. Ah, good evening, Emery. Thanks for stopping by. How are you? Right. Shopping. Let's look at chaos crystals on their own first, because I could do with some. I'm down to 751, and it looks like prices aren't particularly healthy tonight. I'll try again on Thursday, I think. Short of putting in a bid on this one at 330. Everything else is up pretty high. 398 is at a push. I could buy some. I mean, if I did want to restock, that's not going to take my average too much over, because my average is at 339. I've been known to buy them at 398 before, but I do have 750. Doing well. You've got a Feral Mage Tower. Excellent. Now you're bashing head against the Resto Challenge. Keep your spirits up by making lots of gold. That's not bad. Don't rush. It's only a few days. Thank you for the words of wisdom, Severi. I know, I do. After my last time of not having enough stock, I do worry about, you know, buying stuff. Let's have a look at everything else first. Let's look at all the good stuff. Let's take off the major sellers and run a shopping scan on everything else, because we might be able to scrape up some good bargains elsewhere. They like shards, looking quite nice at 97%. I might pick those 15 up. Sorcerous water looks expensive, as do golden pearls at 167. That's massively high. Wild jade 637. Ah, there's some cheap silk at 496. That's worth picking up. Sumptuous furs quite expensive at the moment, 594. Someone's pushed that price up. Fell cloths looking at 90. No, what's that? 39 for fell cloth. Oh, there's some cheap stone hide as well. Right, stone hide and silk. Let's have a look at these first. So we've got 20 of 10 at 502, which I think I shall buy. Got 5,000 roseate pigments for an average of 8 gold, which is like 80% market value. Lots and lots of gold to be made there. Oh, that's quite good. Won't use any chaos. You'll restock for a few days without using your mats. Save your capital. Okay, Severi. I think that's wise advice. I'm not going to buy anything that's too expensive, but I will buy some things. So what do you do with the roseate pigments? That's alchemy, isn't it? So where are we at with silk? 1 of 5 for 496. Then we jump up to 50 at 540. I'll take those and leave the rest. Ley lights, however, my average purchase price is 55, mat cost 52, so those are worth buying at least the 15. I'll buy those. Pigments are inscription. Ah, right, okay. I really haven't looked into inscription at all. Is it, I'm taking it you're going to make some good glyphs and such. Okay. So that should be good for you, Emery. Hopefully you'll be able to get a good profit out of those by whatever. That's the inscription. Okay, there you go. Okay, but you also use it to trade for old content inks. Ah, okay. I know nothing about inscription, but if it makes you gold, then that's all good. Sold a binding of agility, so at least we're selling some things. I know it's not fantastic profits, but I do like at least some sales. Right, let's shift some of this stuff into the bank. These shirts. Mastery I'm keeping. Priestess I'll keep. Claw I'll keep. It's that greater intellect I don't really need now. Let's put these shirts in the tailoring section for now, and probably the Zangar Spore for the moment. Could do with checking these whether they're worth putting back on. Ah, hi Vixie, thank you for stopping by the stream. It's going very well, thank you. We just picked up 100,000 gold in the mail. How are you yourself? I hope you're doing well. Right, okay, so looking at where we're at now, let's look at the other things I need to do, which is food and tailoring. So let's start with food. Do we need to do cancel scan? Suffering with the flu. Oh no. Oh dear, another one with the flu. Sorry to hear that. It's a terrible time of the year for that kind of stuff. Let's run a cancel scan, even though we shouldn't really be undercut because we've just put stuff on. No, I'm not expecting a lot there. So okay, let's go ahead and make some food. Clear the queue on that. Food. Add to queue. Ooh, lots of lavish Suramar feasts to make, and lots of hearty feasts to make, with a gold profit of 17,000. So we need to gather this, start gathering, and check our intermediate crafts, make sure they're all teched, and then we can pick up everything, hopefully, from the guild vault. Really need to download TSM4. How am I liking it? I think it's awesome. I must caveat that with, yes, it's still a bit buggy, but that's, you know, it's in beta. But I love the way you can organize groups, and for me that's, you know, been really useful. And I'm certainly not a power user by many standards, but it's certainly served me really well. So I'm pretty happy with the way it's turned out at the moment. Okay, so yes, if you got the premium, I'd definitely recommend you give it a try out yourself. Good evening, Sephorium. How are you? I hope you're well. You're okay, you haven't missed too much of the stream tonight. The problem you found for the few inks that you can't trade for roseate pigments, it's very easy for people to reset, and you can't buy things that are too expensive. That's fair enough. I guess it's a question of just trying to find your niches where you can, isn't it? Glad you're doing well, Sephorium. Right, popping the cooking fire on. And let's restock on these. We also need to go to professions. What can't you buy with roseate? The rare inks, I'm guessing. Well, that's one for Emery. That I haven't got a clue, so... The Maltese at tonight, yes. I'm quite interested to see how the multi-box is going. Right, okay, what have we got? Pickled Stormray. There it is. 5 of those. Farinar Fizz, we need 5. Spiced Rib Roast. We need 5. Level 78 on your box as well. You got them through quickly. You got a guild tab of those that you just stare at. Oh, the rarings. Hopefully hit 90 tonight. Ah, excellent. And then the rest, I would imagine, shouldn't take too long. I'm guessing I've not leveled in ages, so I'm no expert on it. Where did I get to? Spiced rib roast. Labor ribs, we want 5 of those. And Suramar Surf and Turf, we only need 4. And same with Drogbar style salmon. The Barracuda we need 6 of. There we are. It's super fast with multi-boxes if you did recruit a friend. Ah, yes, of course there is that as well, isn't there? After 10 vials a few days ago. Wow. So that 9 sales of Vials of the Sands and 2 choppers. Wow. You must have loads of gold after that, Sephorium. Congrats on those sales. Right. I just need to make all of this lot. It looks like we might not have everything in our intermediate crafts though. So let's just see how things go. I'll just run through these. Fair enough. Fizz. That's insane. Yes, it is, Grace, definitely. You sold your first vial? Excellent. Yeah. Seth rolls them out like a showroom. Yeah, I mean, once you're set up for it, I guess that's the way forward, isn't it? I'm definitely several steps behind you, Grace. I haven't even got anywhere near a Vial of the Sands myself, so definitely sounds good to get your first one. What's the kind of profit margin you get on a Vial of Sands? Don't they sell for about something like 130k and you make like 60k profit? I mean, I might have just been pulling those figures randomly, but yeah, be interested to know what the profits are. Yeah, definitely. First I need to get myself an alchemist as well, Emery, so that would be the next one. You sell for 80 to 100k, okay. And how much does it cost in materials? Crafting cost is about 55k. Oh, that's, you know, it's still a pretty decent chunk of profit though, isn't it? So, compared to like enchants and things. Ah, you still farm for some of your mats, okay. And you sold yours to 96. Okay, that's interesting. That's definitely something I would like to get into once I've done, well, so much to do really, that's the thing. I'm looking forward to getting this chef's hat though. Make this cooking a bit quicker. I haven't done any dailies in a while though, so remember buying yours in Kata for 40k. Well, that's inflation for you, Severi. Been a while since then. Oh, my cooking fire's run out. Make that. I can probably stop gathering now. Although I do appear to be possibly missing a salt and pepper shank. Perhaps. Well, it's just 29k just with vendor mats. So you ripped someone off, lol. Right, can't make all these hearty feasts. I'm missing something. Yeah, that's someone's got to make a profit somewhere. That's what I think. What am I missing? Salt and pepper shank. Yeah. They did say I was missing that. So let's just add one to the queue. Do I need to add one to the queue? Let's just take that off and do a gather and pick up what we need. Intermediate crafting. Oh, I can't actually make salt and pepper shank, interestingly. It's from the auction house. Probably still swears at me. Well, you never know. Dust trade. That's it. Dorothy 2. I knew there was a reason I was on for on tonight. Thank you, Grace, for the reminder. Dorothy 2 should be around somewhere. So I need to make sure I do that. Just working out at the moment though. My salt and pepper shank I don't have. It looks like. What do I need? Ingredients. Lean shanked. Hearty feast. How many am I missing? 6. If I do 2 and add to queue. Okay. True Gold wasn't super cheap back then and had a cooldown. Okay. Discord has a group finder for that. Gumdrops turns you on to if you don't have one of your own. That's also what I was going to do. Is I was going to have a look to see, look on just like the regular group finder, see if it was going to be up. Now I've just worked out why it's saying to buy salt and pepper shank from the auction house rather than craft it, because it's actually not a profit for me to make this. So I'm actually going to take these off. Oops, put one back on. Actually, it's only 2 hearty feasts. I'm going to leave it at that. I'm not gonna make it. But it was saying to buy them from the auction house instead. Didn't price the time farming on the other mats. Like I said, they were current, so he had them already. They just cost him 29 to buy the other stuff, thinking he made 11k profit. Yes, the old opportunity cost, isn't it? That's something that people forget, thinking that farming stuff is free, but it costs you in time. Right, post these up. And that's food done. And then we can go and have a look at tailoring. Clear the queue. And we need to do the hexweave cooldown. Add to queue, craft. And then have a look in our groups and bags and things that sell. We're going to leave the hexweave bag. The mooncloth robe is still showing a profit, which is good. We're missing some stuff though. So what do we need to gather? Guild vault for the mooncloth. And intermediate craft for the bolt of rune cloth. So we need to visit the guild vault for the mooncloth, which we made earlier from our spare fell cloth that we had already in stock. We can gather that up. Now we need to make 6 bolts of rune cloth. Crafting professions. Bolt. Bolt of rune cloth. We need 6. Add to queue. Create those. And then got quite a lot of rune cloth. That's quite good. Stock of that. And then we should make a mooncloth robe for another 2,700 profit, which is pretty nice. I'll be happy with that. Right, I'm going to put that back on. That's tailoring done, so enchanting, cooking and tailoring all done. So moving on, we need to do auctioning, take that off, and tailoring we need to just put on the clothes that sell. Get the mooncloth robe on. Now 1,000 doesn't sound correct because we had a profit of 2,700. Let me just check that. Who's got mooncloth robes on? No one. Interestingly, that's exact. There's no mooncloth robes on. Okay. The mythic key I got. That's a good point. I got it's somewhere I'm not familiar with. Seat of the Triumvirate. That's the new Argus one. I've never even done that on normal, let alone heroic, let alone mythic. So that would be interesting. So I need to look at not shopping. Why that price is 1,000. Region market. What operation is that? Okay. I'm not sure there's a normal mode for it. Ah, you can tank it if you want. That's very kind of you, Suri. Let's have a look and see where we're at once we've done all the dailies and everything. And then we'll decide what we're going to do later, because I've got a couple of others mythics that can't promise the group will be alive, but you know you won't die. That's good. There's a couple of other mythics I was thinking of as well for the tailoring quests, so I might do those instead. First we need to find out why TSM is wanting to put this on at like normal price, which isn't very good. So I need to obviously check this. So pretty clothes that sell, the group operation for that is sell pretty clothes. And the posting operation for sell pretty clothes, the normal price, just hidden here, is 200% crafting. That's why. And I did that because it was based on the percentage of... Yes. Oh, I didn't need to go to sleep now. Have a good night. Good night, Emery. Thanks for stopping by. Sorry, I almost missed your chat there. I was so focused on my DBM crafting values. So looking at this, I think I need to do something a little bit different. Thank you, Grace, for the Summerheads. I'm going to change this to the maximum between 200% crafting or 150% of DB market. And then the maximum price. Oh, forgot to press enter. Max brackets, comma, 150% DB market. And my minimum is going to be... Now, the minimum is going to also be the maximum of these two as well. Actually, no, 110% crafting is the bare minimum I want to sell something at, so that should be it. Okay, let's try that. Okay, so we close this down. Do a post scan again. There we go. So now we're putting that on at 4,989, which is much more like my average sale rate of actually 5,300 is my average. So I really should put that higher. I'm going to bump that up a little bit more. Operations, auctioning, sell pretty close, posting. Move that up a little bit. I'm going to change this to maximum of 200% DB market. That should be better. And if I'm the only person, then I should... Yeah, 6,600 is much better. Post it at that. I think that's a much better price to post it at. That's a whole load of... I don't recognise half of those Sephorium. Who have we got? That's the Shin's Copper Bar, Arganth, Gumdrops, Bros Frex. Frex or Flex? Frex. Din Meow. I don't recognise those last two. Who are the streamers on those last two Sephorium? Brosarian. Ah, yes, no, I do know Brosarian. I don't think I've checked out a stream. Oh, Xionyx. Of course. That shows a serious dedication there, Sephorium, to all the gold makers. And on behalf of all of them, we totally appreciate it. So thank you very much. Right, okay. Oh, we're not going in our Griffin. That was out of habit. We want to go in this guy. Let's remove Griffin. We shall no longer be... Oh, Alt. Is it Alt? Get rid of it? Have I locked it? Sure, it's Shift. There it is. There we go. This guy is who we want. From now on. Good old butt wings. Okay, what do we have today? The King's Cider. That's apples. Let's pick up 12 apples. This takes a little while to do. Sound effects are good. I don't think I got my sound effects turned up much. Let's just check my balances. I had music quite high. It's dialogue that I had low. That's from earlier. Let's just put those up a notch. There we go. Right. Where are we looking for? No apples in that one. Where are the apples here? Can't see any on these. Could be some around. No. Okay, let's try over here. There's some apples. Pick these up. And then onwards to the next group. Oh, I don't think there are actually any apples here, even though it says on the map there are. You saw me link a Blizz job thing the other day on the retweet. Yes, I did see that. It's always been something I've kind of... I did actually apply once to Blizzard many years ago, but my head wasn't in the right place, and I don't think I came across as well with my intention as I could have done. So I never even heard anything. But it's always something that I kind of thought about when I saw that they do offer relocation. It was just sent a little reminder out, and I thought, you know, one day that is something, well, not necessarily one day, that is still something that's on my radar, that obviously now that I'm with my family and everything, we'd have to make a joint decision whether to pursue something like that. But it was a nice reminder for me to just say, you know, Blizzard are a good company and they do offer relocation. You always say one day, that day will never come. That's exactly it. And that's what I did with my current job. I always said one day I would love to work in film. And let's see, it was 26 years ago when I saw Jurassic Park at the cinema, and I saw it 5 times at the cinema, and I looked at that and I said, that's what I want to do. And I didn't do it straight away. I got trained up and I went into games, or I went into advertising, but I never did what I really wanted to do. And I always said, oh, one day. And then last year I got made redundant, and so I took that opportunity and I pursued a job in film, and now I've got it. So by day I'm a visual effects artist working in film, which I absolutely love, and by night I'm a streamer, which I also absolutely love. So I certainly echo that sentiment. Never say one day. And Bob's your uncle. Just that people want to lose weight or anything. Exactly. You always say tomorrow, next week, next month. There's always a reason to put things off. Exactly. There is. You have to give yourself that impetus. Exactly. Just like WoW tokens. Now is the time to buy WoW tokens. Exactly. You never know when your time's going to be up. So the only time is now. Make the most of everything. If you're going to do it, do it. It takes action to do something, not words. So now we're going to go to Dalaran. So Dalaran, we have the cooking dailies we need to do over in Old Dalaran. We need to go see Nomi. We need to go see my order hall. We need to go and pick up those missions. You see lots of people miss out on opportunities because they didn't just take initiative. Yes, exactly. There's another phrase I quite like, which is face the fear and do it anyway. Don't let your fear hold yourself back. Yes, just general advice. Exactly, I echo that advice, Sephorium. I think it's extremely sound advice. If anyone's wondering what to do and when to do it, do what you love and do it now. Walk towards the flames. Spoken like a true coal walker. What did we get there? Did we get prepared ingredients? somewhere. We've got 2 lots of Nomi snacks though. How many? Lean shank is just all that's left, so let's stock this up on a few others. What do we got? Lavish to our feast, fatty bear steak, which costs 1 gold 83, so let's take 10 of those. And then lay blood. We want to do the rest on those. Okay. Then we can eat the snacks. And another lot. And we pick up more prepared. Oh, we got a recipe! We got a recipe. Barracuda Murglar. Excellent. Fantastic. And we did get some prepared ingredients. Yeah, we've got 12. We'll do those. I love what I do. You do massage therapy and drive a school bus full of great kids. And you game. Well, that sounds like 3 lots of win right there, Grace. Definitely. Prepared ingredients. There we go. Ooh, did we just get that? We did. We got Nightborn Delicacy Platter, rank 3. Fantastic. Well, Nomi, with all this talk of doing what you love, Nomi must have been listening, because 2 recipes on the dot. That's awesome. And can we be friends? So what are we looking at profit-wise on Nightborn Delicacy Platter? 28 gold. Then looking at which uses it. Is it the Lavish Suramar Feast? No, doesn't use any of those. Is it the Hearty Feast that uses them? No. Okay, well, it's still 28 gold profit. I'll take that. Brilliant. If a gentleman asks me in front of their wives if I can marry them, the wife, and she always says, sure. I don't even have to do it. Oh, that's funny. Right. Whilst we're here, I'm thinking we should do a run of these quests, world quests. Or do I do... I think actually, no, I'm going to go and do the cooking dailies first. And then actually order hall, then cooking dailies, then go to the garrison and see if we can sort out Dorothy too. And then we can get everything, all the dailies sorted. Right, what did we have? 3 completed. Reputation, was that? No, that was artifact power. Artifact power and artifact power. Okay, what do we have next? Oh, what did I also get? Did I get any healing things? No, I didn't. My friends are very lucky. Gave 2 massages and 2 neck body adjustments before work this afternoon. I'll basically... Oh, here we go. Nether shards. Center necks. Yep, we can afford to do that. 4,000. And then, what are we left with? Blood's at 200. Expensive at 1,200, but we've guaranteed the 200%, so I'll take it. And we're out of everything else, I think, unless we get some of this. 300. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, done. Right. That's done. Let's go over to old Dalaran and we can pick up things we need here. Right, let's fly. Fly. Into we go. And now we can have a look at what cooking quest we have here. Oh, we also need to pick up some other things whilst we're here. Let's do make a couple of acid and Oldham. Nothing's there. You put me on your server for some mining. Sounds like a plan there, Grace. Ah, it's mustard dogs. Excellent. I think I've got enough rhino meat for this. Didn't check the auction house actually. I might have to double check that. There's some. His mining's so much better than yours. How does that work in terms of mining? I thought an ore node was an ore node. Is there a difference? Is it different as because you do it in a group? There we go. Let's pick these up. And looks like there's one over there. I think that's 4 that I need. Pirate spawns are better on his for some reason. Oh, right, okay. It's just servers. Okay. And the competition as well, yes. Okay, that makes more sense. Mustard dogs. Must get rhino meat if I ever see it. It's on my shopping list. I didn't do that in my shopping at the auction house. Right, mustard dogs it is. Done. And then open the bag. How are we doing? Let's pick up these artifact powers whilst we're here. Clear this out. We have 84 Epicureans awards. Getting closer. And then there's a couple of things I want to check out. See if they're worth purchasing. So there was the Tome of Polymorph in here. Which I was going to buy. It sells for 2,250, and the min buyout, someone's got one for 3,100. That's just under 1,000 profit. Yes. And then I was going to look at. I've got a ghostly skull from the sewers. I've got the shirts I need. None of those have sold yet. Where's the pet person? Remember them being around here somewhere. Are they in the middle? Threads. Oh yes, they are actually in the middle, aren't they? Or are they? No, they're not. Okay, not there. Let's ask a guard. Trainers. No. Vendors. Pet supplies and exotic mounts. That's the person I want. Literally right in front of me. This is the one I wanted. Right. Because you had something. I think it was these. So that goes for 45. That you buy for 45 and sells for 1,700. That you buy for 45 and sells for 1,600. That 765. And is there anything else? I think it's just the three, it looks like. Not sure about that nursery spider. Is that different? Let's have a look. Let's buy one anyway. Try these things out. Okay, so we need to collect these up, don't we? And then cage them. Is that all of them? No, one missing. There we go. Buy the spider, learn it and cage it and sell it. Okay, thank you, Moonstalker. Thought that was the process. And then we go have a look on our pets. It was that one, wasn't it? And the calico cat. And then the nursery spider. And the obsidian hatchling, I believe. And those, right, what have we got? 3,400 for the calico cat, 519 for the snake, 159 for the obsidian hatchling, and 2,000 for the nursery spider. Okay, interesting that they're slightly different prices depending on whether you buy them exactly. Interestingly. Greetings, Ignis. How are you this fine evening? Can I sell these without doing the whole cage method? Because I'm getting different prices here. For instance, if I do obsidian hatchling, I've got this one here that says 159 and this one that says 1,754. What bag add-on am I using? I'm using one called Addy Bags. I'll type it in chat. Addy Bags. Like that. Which is a really nice add-on for organising all my bags. Have you ever tried the Battle Pet's shoulder enchant to upgrade certain Battle Pets to rare quality? No, I haven't, Ignis. Only the spider is bind on pickup. The others you can just sell without caging. Okay, some have different stats. Okay. So in theory, looking at that, if I bought that and that, then I could effectively sell them at different prices because they'd go in different groups, perhaps. Not sure exactly how that's going to work. But when we're back at the auction house, we'll try putting them on and see what they come out at. Okay, what else? Let's have a look at my little list. Let's bring it over. Next time whilst in Dalaran. Check for shirts. Tome of Polymorph we've got. Pets we've got. And Ghostly Shell we've got. Oh. Echo coming on from the stream. Apologies for that. I must have just activated my tab that's got my stream on it. There we go, I've closed that. Whoops, sorry about that. There we go. At least I know my voice works. Right. Okay. So we're done in Old Dalaran. I'm going to head over to the Garrison next. Doing my little circuit, really, of daily stuff. Just your monitor. Does it seem that you have lost hair? I'm constantly receding, Ignis. I keep going further and further back, showing more and more forehead. It could be my headphone position. Do we need to add any other sections of Adibag? Is it just the main add-on? Just the main add-on it is. And it takes a little bit of configuring. If you right click on it, there's various options for changing like the column width and things like that. And compressing stacks as well, which is also useful. So instead of having all these stacks, I can do the compact layout, and I can do items, merge stackable items, and then all the stacks appear in one, which is quite useful. It was covering my braid. Braid is ponytail, I think. Top knot, I think, is what I've got officially. My daughter would tell me the official terms. She knows more than me. Big shout out to her, Bubble Dust. You can find her on all good YouTube channels. Oh, we picked up something. I can't remember what those were. I'll look at them later. I'm not too concerned about these. Okay, maybe. But 250 resources is definitely worth it. And what's that? 38 resources. Pick that up. 15,000 loads. Take that. And 10,000 I'll take. And that one I'll take. There we go. So we have Muradin in ours, but if then I go and look in a group find and try and find someone who's got Dorothy, I believe that's how it works, isn't it? Doesn't have to be me. Oops, press the wrong button. First we'll pick up all our other bits whilst we're here, and then we'll go look for a group. Sumptuous Fur's cheap at the moment, so we'll buy a load of that. Easier just to right click this until it's gone. Is that everything? No, not quite. There we go. And last couple. Exactly. Dividable by 16. And then, ooh, stuck in the fence. There we go. Now I'm standing on the herbs. Terrible positioning. There we go. A bit better. Oh, no, not you. There we go. Herbs. And then I'm going to do these ones. So how have you been, Ignis? Have you been up to anything exciting since we last saw you? then we're going to pick up these. And then we need to do our stuck again on the fence. Loads of hex weave. Where did you go? I saw you a minute ago. There you are. Another load of work orders. There we go. Okay. So now let's see if this works. We go into Group Finder. We want to find pre-made group. Custom. Find a group. Dorothy. Or 2. Or Garrison. No. Questing, would it be in questing? Dorothy. Nope. Okay, so that could be that there aren't any groups. Thinking. Can try trader or garrison trader. Okay, let's try that. Trader. No. Garrison. Trader. No. I guess it's garrisons. There's not a lot of current people looking for it. That's a shame. Okay, so no Dorothy 2 this week. We'll have to put a mark in the calendar for the next one, which is World of Warcraft Garrison Trader. We tried 10 garrisons and only had Muradin. Okay. Thanks for having a look though, Drop Pencil. So we're at Fur Trader here. The next Fur Trader is on Sunday the 14th. So I'll have to make a note for that. Sunday the 14th. Have another look. In fact, I'll edit my note. 14th. There we go. We have that as one to remember. Okay. Right, so we've done that, we've done that. Let's head back to Dalaran now, and we can check out these world quests and pick up all these bloods that are outstanding. I'm going to need to stock up on those. Right, the first lot were over in Broken Isles. Let's head that direction and pick those up. Not Broken Isles, Broken Shores. What have we got? Fibers down here. I'll take that one. Sure, there was another one. There was a 4, wasn't there? Yeah. Where was the 4? Ah, over here. 5 and then 4. Okay, let's do 5 first. Oh look, Soul matches matches my mount really nicely with the yellow. Might have to think about my transmog. Do something a bit more golden perhaps. How's my frame rate doing? Not too bad. Looking a little juddery on this OBS screen. Hopefully it's not too unbearable for you all. Oh, missed it. What do we need to do? Soldiers left behind. Need to get rid of some torturer person. Looks like it'll be in this cave. Yes, it would be in this cave, definitely. Okay, this should be fairly simple. Where is this guy? Up here? Oh, you've done it. Let's do a bit of AoE on our way out. I'll wait until I'm out before I leave the group. Otherwise I'll phase into a whole load of... Oh, missed that, sorry Ignis, too tired, need to go off. Have a great night. Oh, thank you Ignis, thanks for stopping by. I'll see you again, hopefully Thursday. Good night and sleep well. Alright, now I'll leave. There we are. Done. Okay, next one is over here. Let's fly over this way. Spotted a quest there that I could probably pick up, do with picking up as well. I'm not going to pick up any more quests if I can help it. I want to try and get rid of some quests. I want to finish some quests rather than pick new ones up. How are these elites for the Imp Mother? Are these doable these days? No idea. Let's try it. They look to be a little bit tricky. We're doing some damage though. Oh, need to do some AoE on those. Okay, maybe we do need to do this a little bit more. I think she's healing, isn't she? Casting imps. Okay, this could be slightly tricky. Not doing too bad damage-wise though. Oh no, she's healed now. Okay, this is not a good idea. Let's ignore this. I think I'll be better off not wasting my time on that. Unless I was in a group. Let's move out of combat range. There we are. Right, okay. Where were we? We were here, mud mucking. Okay. Find a group. Guess it's all this lot. That's the coins, this one. Oh, that's an interesting purple effect. Oh, no. Yeah, let's do this one. Okay, there we go. Got enough coins yet? Another few more. Let's do this one up here. And then looks like some more over here. Seems fairly quick. There we go. Okay. Done those. Where were the next lot of quests? One in Suramar. Some silkweave slippers. Do that one. Let's go on over. Okay. Oh, looks like we're going through Lagsville at the moment. Apologies for that. There we go. Back on track. Ignoring duties, and we're going to go straight through. I wonder if it's worth picking up chests whilst I'm here. For more nether shards. Hadn't considered that. Might be worth doing if I spot any on my way. I'm outside now anyway, so. It was just as I saw some on the map, I thought, oh, maybe I should pick up some of those. So, Suramar. Oh, there's a teleport point of some over here. That might help me get closer. Or is that just going to confuse matters if I try that? Can't remember where it is. Over here somewhere. Don't need that one. Close that down. I believe it's up here somewhere. From back in my Suramar days. Around here somewhere. No, I'll just carry on flying. It's just as easy. It's not that far. No point searching for something just for a bit of time when that time could be spent flying where I need to go. Okay, where are we going? I need to remember where the entrance is. There's the waterfall. To the next level, there's the ruins. There's the flight person. Go in here. And we needed to make something, didn't we? We needed to make silkweave slippers. Silkweave slippers. Silkweave slippers will cost us 12 silk, which at 5 gold 40, no, yeah, 5 gold 49 is 60 for our bloods. I think that's a fair price. So we'll take those and complete the quest. Okay, I'm going to leave that ocular quest that I've got hanging over my head. I'll carry on doing the world quests for now. So, next on the list, let's have a look. We did that one. And then you need to go to here. This one for 10 for the silkweed gloves, definitely. Start with that. There's a good set of bloods missions here. How many bloods are we up to now? 15. That's good. You need to stock up on bloods. I have got some silk to convert. Change that back to not compressed stacks because I like to see how many I've got. Items, merge stackable items. There we go. Then I can see how many stacks of things I've got. Helps me know where my bag slots are being taken up. Alright. Okay. $600 away. Around this tree. Okay. Right, we need... what was the work order again? Gloves. Silk weave gloves. That's another 12 silk. Craft next in queue. There we are. And another 10 bloods. Excellent. Okay, what's next? That's... how many bloods is that? That's just a single blood. Might be worth doing that. Just for the one, perhaps. What else have we got? Just one there and then 5 bacon. Not sure those two are worth it. Although we are going in that direction. We might as well. For the bacon. Let's start with this one then. And then we can go on through and do the other ones. Shouldn't take too long. Right, okay, let's have a look. That's not too far now. This is a fairly long world quest, I seem to remember. So I hope I can find a group for it and make it happen quicker. Now, I do remember with this one. No group found. If I don't land in the water, I should. No, it's not there. I think it's these. I can do whilst flying still. I think. Yeah. The flowers you can still do whilst flying. I'm going to go round and I'm going to pick them up first. Where's my objectives? There we go. Then I'll come back to the other things. Once I've done these. Well, it's the druids as well, actually. Looking at that. Just have to be positioned correctly. I'll probably just pick the ones that aren't being attacked. Oh no. That one I didn't manage to get. I think it's a question of positioning. There we go. How much time did I spend getting the mount? The mission didn't take too long in the end. I didn't realise the quest. I had it to get it, and so the quest probably took about 20 minutes or so. That was really cool. Hello! You off to bed or are you staying up for a bit? Okie dokie. Oh, I've got an Oreo. I didn't see you come in there. Hello. Didn't realise I had a cat watching me behind me. Have I done them all? Hang on. All that time I phased out. Hold on. Have I just gone the wrong direction now? There they are. For a minute there I lost everything. Right, let's just get these thistles done. I could do with going over there actually. That'd be better. Get the ones in the middle. How many do I need to do? 10 of these I need to sell. Sell? I need to kill. One of you, one of you, one of you, one of you. And that one. There we go. Got them all done. We'll just AoE them from here. There we go. You've stolen my cat. Oh, okay. Right, what have I got left to do? 2 more druids and 2 more thistle things. That's the problem with this quest, is it is a bit of a hassle with just 1 blood. But it'll do. And 1 more thistle thing. No, 2 more thistle things. Which look like you're over here. Pardon? Valshara, this one. Oh, got another one added. There we go, done it. There we are. At least we got some audible resources as well. That's going to be useful. Okay, and we do need to go over here perhaps. What would that give us? Kirin Tor. Probably not worth it. Just artifact power. Okay, let's carry on up for the bacon. Where's the bacon? Oh, it's high mountain we need to be. Which should we do first? Let's do that one first. Okay. This might be a bit of a trek actually. Probably time, effort versus reward. Possibly not worth it. The 5 bacon, which would give me... What's bacon going for at the moment? Where's my bacon? Bacon's going for 89 at the moment. Well, more like 90. So 450 gold. Plus a blood that's worth about 280 gold. Actually, yes, time versus effort, that's probably worth it. Considering it's just flight time, really. It's not that far. Is there anything else I could do whilst I'm over here? Not particularly. I'll just take the 2 quests, that one and bacon. There you are. Okay. No. Oh, Hunter's Peak. Whoops. Forgot about that. Which direction do I need to go? Whoops a daisy, I saw Hunter's Peak. Sorry to all hunters. Actually, it teleports me in the right direction, so that was cool. One day I'll get my my hunter Bridget up to level 110, and then she can go and have a look at Hunter's Lodge and see what I can have a proper look and see what I've been missing. I was always curious about that one. Where's this one already? Yes, we are here. Group finder. Yeah, please. Accept. Alright, what do we need? Basically kill loads of stuff. What do we need to do? Do we need to pretty much just kill stuff? Okay. That's easy enough. Need to destroy some things as well though. And these things, it looks like. We've done those already. Yeah, we've done it. There we go. The bonus of being in a group. That's easy. And then let's head south for the bacon. So we get gold for the, thanks to Soul, we get gold and order resources for doing these as well. So it's definitely worth, trying to maximize your world quests when you're doing them. Now what do we have next bacon wise? Something well fed, I would imagine. Like that. Oh, and a few extras. Cool. There we go. Done. Excellent. Slab of bacon, big gamey ribs. Okay. So, world quest done. Is it worth doing another 2 armies of Legion fall for the emissary? Probably is actually. I'll head on back there, I think. So a little circuit. Head south. There we are. Just need to bypass everything. I guess I could port to Dalaran and then fly down, but this is probably just as quick. Well, no, it's not actually as quick. Gotta go through Suramar as well. Let's have a look what I'm going to do whilst I'm here though. Gold, 375. Artifact power for the rest, or order hall resources. I think I'll take the order hall resources and the gold. Starting with order hall resources. Alright. Seem to be a little bit laggy at the moment, so I think I need to close a couple of tabs. There we are. Hoping that's a little bit easier on the old frame rate. Well, still 30 though. That's not great. I appear to be stuck. That's because I haven't been in my window. There we go. I clicked out the window. Okay. There we go. Stirring the swarm. No, we're going to ignore these. Yeah. Ignore all those. Not going to bother with those. Just fly straight past. There we are. Put that up. Put that up. Oh. Keep clicking out of my window. Need to put numlock on. No, Skip that one. And we'll skip that one. I guess once we've done this, we can think about what we're going to do next, because I guess go back to the auction house, check where everything's at, because we're not quite up to that 2-hour mark where those other enchants were supposed to have come off. Got another just under an hour really before I'm going to finish the stream. I was going to schedule 10 to 1 is my schedule I'm doing this week. I'm just trying out different schedules to see how it works, like with me, my family, and you guys. So I'm sticking to 3-hour streams. Where are we? Vengeance Point. It must be up here we did them. Where's the world quest? Call Illidari Masters. Okay. It says 2 hours when they are above 30 minutes. Might have been 31 minutes away from expiring. Ah, that's a good point, Severi. Yes, it could have been, couldn't it? Where is this quest? Illidari Masters. Defeat Madame Discosia. You must be underneath somewhere. Let's have a look. You're either underneath or you're above. You're saying over here. There's an Illidari Enforcer. There we are. There's an entrance. Oh, it's pet one. No. Sorry, can't do pets. Yeah. No, I'm not. I need to level up my pets before I do that one. Okay, let's pick another one. Let's pick that one for gold. There we go. So which one do we want to do next? The 375 one. There we go. Oh, thank you, Gumdrops, for the host. That's very kind of you. How are you? I hope you had a good stream today. Sorry I didn't get to catch it today. What am I doing? Oh, this is where I'm at already. Yes. Yeah. What have we got to do? We have to do Order of the Frostworm. Let's find a group. Any groups? A couple of groups. Yeah. Okay. Ah, okay. What do we need to do? Ah, okay, that looks cool. Not done this one before. Just need to line up, really. Like that. Like bowling, really. Kill the rest. With a bit of AoE. There we go. And that one? There we are. How many do we need to kill? Oh, we've done it. And the other gold one is this one. Just a 95 gold. Then we get Legion Full War Supplies and we get water resources. So it's worth it. Anyway. And then we'll do what we do next. We'll do this one and then get the Legion Full cash. Emissary cash. Torture chamber. Yes, please. Rooted. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Ah, we have followed. Didn't spot that through. I didn't catch your name before it disappeared, but thank you for the follow. Just read 20. There you go, those are freed, that's cool. Done, and then we can do these. Easy enough. And then let's look at the objective. What do we need to do? These seem to be quite good ones. Do those. Plains TV. Thank you for the follow. Very kind of you. Right, how many more do we need to do? Captives, that's all of them. Deadwood Demons. Will be you, perhaps? Do you? Do you? We do all these imps as well. Let's just do a big AoE on these. And that should probably be it after this one. There we go. Oops. In combat. Still in combat? Yeah, Sol's dealing with that one. Oh, got aggro on that one as well. Whoops. Right. One memento and we'll get you all done. There we go, we're done now. Oh, didn't loot that one. There we are. Got some silk, excellent. Right, okay. Leave the group and head on over to that cache. What's the quest we've got here? Fell Totems Fall. Looks interesting. Right, okay, so we do this. Do the armies of Legion Fall with that. Which do we want? The Mage Tower. Extra artifact power token. Oh, we've done on them all now, so what's that? War supplies. Oh, that would have been useful. Could have done with going there first. Well, let's contribute and get another 75 nether shards at least. We're not going to do the Mage Tower stuff. I don't think I'm quite ready for that yet. Right. And High Mountain Emissary we had 2, which we didn't do. Didn't realise that. We're going to leave those. Right. I'm going to hearth back, I think, to the auction house. I'm going to check on our auctions. Just going to have a quick break, stretch my legs, and I should be back in about a minute. Right, we're back. Thank you for your patience. Okay, was there any junk that I needed to sell? Ooh, fair amount. I keep doing that. Recipe, that's the black cat one. Okay, so we need to make a group for these new things that we've got. We did buy some stuff, the stonehide leather. Let's pick that up. Oh, thank you, Stifler, for the host. That's very kind of you. Right, rich purple silk shirt for 30 gold. Did I really sell it for that? That's a bit nuts. Oh, and thank you, Emery, for the host. Should have checked that one. That's a bargain, that is. Whoops. You usually can sell that for a lot more than that. We were looking at groups. So, looking at what we've got, battle pets. We're going to add in snake, cat carrier, the nursery spider, the 2 types of hatchling. Add all those into our pets group. Now the group operations for those, for sell pets, what have I got them on at the moment? DB region market average. Okay, that's probably a better value to have than using DB market. And we also need to do that miscellaneous one. What should we put that in? Single cell miscellaneous. Tome of polymorph. Now the region market value is 6,000. What's the group? Let's add this to the queue. Group operations, general misc single. Hosting, let's change that from 95 to 94. 48 hours, DB market this one. Okay. Do I want DB market for the tome of polymorph? Well, I need to make sure that I don't go under vendor buy price. So let's have a look at the operation for that and look at single cell misc. Which one was I using? Let's just double check it. Single cell misc was using general misc single. General misc single, and in posting, minimum price is the minimum of that, or average buy, I guess, would be the correct. Oops, brackets in the wrong way. There we go. So either 50% DB market, which is quite low. I think we put that bet to 70% DB market, or the average buy 110% average buy. Let's try that. What was the Blingtron? What do we get from Blingtron? Broken weapon attachment and Stealthman 54. Tried selling those. I don't think they sold particularly well. Okay, so having a look at our auctions, let's select everything. select all groups, turn off the base group, and run a post scan. So the Calico Cat going on for 3,000. Albino Snake at 500. Broken weapon attachment, I don't really need to be posting that. That's just not going to sell. Take that off my group. So I'll post that. Post that. Spider I'll post. Spiced rib roast. Fair enough. Fizz. Nightborn delicacy platter. Tome of polymorph, we got it 7,000. That's quite a lot. Considering the min buy price is that. We'll have to double check that perhaps. Let's post it anyway. Skip that one. Post that. That. Okay, so where have I got broken weapon attachment in a group? That needs to go. There it is. Remove that. Probably no other on the auction house. Yes, it could be Severi. Let's have a look. My auctions, shopping, tome of polymorph. Black cat. No, that one. There is one on there. I got it at 120%. They got it at 3,100. So it must be my operation. Which group did I put that in? Groups. It was a single cell misc, wasn't it? I believe. Oh, polymorph black cat. There we are. Maybe I'm going to take that out of that group. And let's put it, let's make a new group. I think I might. I've got battle pets in there, so maybe not. I was thinking of making a old Dalaran group. Actually, let's put that back in. Where was it? Some single assessments. Not sure about tomes. Check how much it costs to post it for 24 hours. Yes, that's another point. I don't want it to be too expensive. I'll check that when. I think I better take it off. Let's think about what we're going to do. Let's take it off my auctions. Tome. Let's take that one off. Right, okay. So what we're going to do is make a group. And we're going to put it in a subgroup of single cell misc. I'm going to call this new group Old Dalaran. Well, everything else is in different places. There's no point calling it Old Dalaran. Vendor flip. Let's do this, because then there could be other things we buy from vendors and flip them. That's a good name. Right, okay. So Tome of Polymorph. Add. Okay. And so we're going to make a new operation for vendor flip for auctioning and we're going to call it a new operation, and we're going to call it vendor flip. Let's see what the post different prices are. Post cap to 1. Change that to not 1000%, 94%. There we go. And then this is going to be, the post amount is based on the amount you get when you sell it to a vendor. That's a good point. Let's have a look. Move this down. The vendor sell price is 625 gold, so that's pretty pricey, isn't it? Yeah, good point, Severi. So 625 is, I think it's 5% of vendor sell price. So let's do it. Let's keep it at 24 hours, and we're gonna do. Actually, no, I'm gonna have to do 48 hours, I think, because I won't be putting this on that often. And we are going to do. The minimum price will be vendor sell or vendor buy. Does it have an average buy attached to it? Samadan. We want vendor buy price. So we want is vendor buy such an vendor buy is 110% vendor buy a valid thing? Yes, looks like it is. So we're not going to want to sell it for any less than how much we bought it for. And then the maximum we're going to sell it for is maybe sort of like 500. Well, let's just put something ridiculous in for the moment. Vendor buy. And the normal price, the markup we want on these is 300% vendor buy. Okay. So then, auctioning off this. Auctions. Let's clear all the groups. Deselect. Vendor flip. Run post scan. Okay. So, just check, because if you're posting it for 1k profit and it's 30 gold to post, you don't know. Exactly. And it might take a while to sell. So it's not saying the price here, but we can do it in the regular one. If we were to auction it off here and drag it in. So is that right? The deposit's 375, 187 and 93. Ah. Yeah, that is quite pricey, isn't it? Which means I could only really, every time I put it on, it's going to cost me loads. That's going to cause a problem. 375. If you post it 2 times, you lose money. So that's going to be that's not really, the chances of me selling that in 2 times is going to be pretty slim. So that's probably not going to be a good purchase in the future because of that high vendor sell price of 625. So I'm likely to make a loss on that. So it's probably not the gold maker it could be. So what I'm going to do is they're going to set a max expires on it, on the operation, since it's the only thing in the operation for the moment. And we're going to do posting the max. Where's the max expires? Don't post this after 2 expires. If it doesn't sell in 2 lots of 48, then I'm going to just vendor it and not buy it again and take the loss, I think, because the maths doesn't work on that. I'll just sell it now and hope it sells fast. Exactly. Well, we're undercutting the competition, so let's try it and see what happens. Okay. Well, that's a shame. Obsidian hatchling we didn't seem to put on. What did we get? Drainic dust. Sumptuous fur. No, stonehide leather we need to send. Just a little bit of tidying up here. Do that. TSM groups, mail selected groups. Why didn't that send? Should be sending the leather to send there. Why isn't that going to Earthen? Send mail to Earthen. Send. There we go. They should make TSM show posting price also. Yes. Not seeing the posting cost. I think that's a good idea. When you do a posting scan to see all the like your total posting price and posting price per item as well. Definitely. Oh, I remember we didn't do the good stuff, but let's look at the enchants first. We're going to go back and look at those, weren't we? So let's do a shopping scan on just the major sellers. Let's have a look at enchants, see where they're at, see what happened to those other ones. Right, okay. So I'm not the cheapest on a lot of these now, but starting off with the mastery, because mastery is a good seller. Okay, so how many have we got? 5 there at 2, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 14, 15, 16 masteries at 2,300-ish. 2,300 times 16 cost me about 36,000 to buy all those masteries up. Usually has a decent sale rate. I think easily put them up higher. Yeah, I definitely think so. I think this is going to be Mastery's one that does sell. It's one of the rings. Let's do buyout of all of these. It worked before. It certainly did, Shal'dorei. Let's buy up the masteries. Okay, that's all the masteries bought. I'm going to quickly pick them up before anyone puts any more on. And do a major sellers post scan. So mastery, you're saying 4,000. the highest I've sold them for is 4,000. Let's put them on for that. You think it's too much? It's potentially. Although according to my history, I have sold them for 4,000 before. So I'll start at that, and I can always take them off and put them back on again. And let's have another look. Although saying that, you are more experienced as to what this market's like at the moment. Let's see how that goes. We'll do a little test. What other rings did we have? Haste is down here. 2,500 normally. I am the cheapest. In fact, there's only one other haste on. So I'm going to take that's an easy win. I'm going to take that off. And then take mine off. Oh, there's two of them. Okay, we'll buy two of them. And then my auctions haste. Why can't I cancel those? Can't seem to click on those. Okay, binding of haste. Right, that way. Interesting. At least if you sell 6 master, you break even. Yes, exactly. It's not. I mean, I haven't done the maths, but I'm guessing you're right on that. It's not bad, is it? That'll take a while to drop the prices. Yeah, so I can always put some more on. Looks like we can't get rid of the haste on TSM that way. So let's see if we can. Interestingly, auctions, binding of strength. Let's change it by rarity. There's definitely some sort of bug happening here. Let's do a reload. Not sure why I couldn't cancel those. Let's try again. I want to take those off, definitely. Right, try again. My auctions, haste, binding of haste. There we go. Cancel these. Cancel these. There we go. Right, I'll take those off. And put those back on. Post scan. So these were. So 4,100 again. That's probably even more than I've done before. 3,800 is the most I've done before. 4,100 is the recommended by TSM based on a percentage of DB market. I think 3,800 is probably a good number. 3874. I think. Let's edit that. 3874. Need to consider those lurking and not posting at these low prices, waiting for someone to reset. Yes, there will be those that will jump in, definitely. Let's just post those at that. There we go. So how are we looking on the shopping scan? The other thing to check would be to be ones that are... So haste and mastery we've taken up. Ah, you sold your pets for 85k. Nice one, Rock Goldmaker. Bet you're pleased to sell those. Congratulations. What else have we got here? Critical strikes at 2.5. How many critical strikes are up? Someone's got 10 up there. My 10 are here. Still have 5 more to sell. Oh, it's always good to have stock. Don't like those 10 that are there. Don't think I could do an effective reset. There's too many critical strikes. And at 123% crafting, that's okay for now. Let's look at something that's lower down, like claw. What's claw like? See, we could take claw. Check rings for today and cloaks on Thursday. Yeah, I think that's not bad. I think rings wise, haste and mastery, versatility was the one we didn't do. So our Healy Bank's got 5 on. There's a fair few. And then I'm down here at the 1 at 2,500. So how much would it cost me? 5, 6, 8, 9, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 20, 25, 26. That's going to be quite pricey. 26 at 2,500. That's going to cost me 65,000 to take all the versatilities off. And my versatility sale rate is only 0.1. So I think I'm going to leave that. Yeah, it's too much. I am tempted by the claws though. Because my claw sale rate is actually 0.28. And there's quite a margin difference here. I reckon I could just take off these 3, then come in back under at 7,000. That's a definite one, I think. That one, and that one. And I'll put them on for hire. I think those will definitely be worth it. Go for the easy win. I know claw sells. There we are. You thought they were more as in they cost more, or whether they were they sold more? There we go. Distant army. We're going to ignore. Trained soldiers, another good one potentially. 110 we're at the moment. How many have we got? There's my 2. 3 is a good flip. Yeah, absolutely. I think Trained soldiers got a 0.24 sale rate for me. There's a 1, 5, 6, a 7 I'd have to buy there. 7 times 5,500. It's 38,000 for the trained soldier. That could be worth doing, just pushing up a little bit higher. I have sold some recently. 5,300 is my average sale. 38,000's within my... I don't want to go too low on my capital, but I think that's enough. So I'll have to take my 2 off, trained soldiers. Yeah, see, I sold one half an hour ago at that price. But now we're going to reset them. Trained soldier. Let's go back and do another search. It'll be easier. Let's just do next. Average ones. Good ones. Yeah, those two. So, trained soldier. So we'll buy that one, those 4, that one, and that one. That one, and then that one. And then we can pop them up. I need to check on them in the morning for undercuts, or in the evening. Yeah, because of the reset. Yes, that's a good point, Severi. I'll see if I can get on either in the morning or in the evening. Right, or both in fact. Do have to get on as much as I can, really. There we go. So, trained soldier and mastery. Have I just been undercut on mastery? Tailor bank. What have you undercut me on? Let's just skip that for a minute. Trained soldier I want to post. I'm posting. Let's have a look. Major sellers, shopping scan. Actually, let's just do finding a mastery. Finding mastery. That work? Oh no, you have to do finding of. Yep, so Taylor Banks has come in and undercut me on those. That's fine. So what I do now is post my other ones. I have another 10. Let's just do 2 and save the rest in stock. So they don't know that I've got lots. They just know that I've got some. I think that should work. God, it's quite exciting doing resets. Haven't been able to do them in a while with lack of capital. So how are we looking at the moment then? Cloak, binding of agility, hidden satire. So we're all right on all of these. That's us. And then this lot, let's just look to see if there's any easy wins in there. Strength has loads on. Critical strike we've already looked at. Versatility is not worth it. Doesn't sell enough. Agility. Won't be many sales until the morning then. Wow, that's true. Not many left to do raids, that's true. But tomorrow, definitely. Yes, I definitely think so. I think I'll have to try and make sure I get up early enough tomorrow and have a quick look before I go to work. This one's looking for 8 versus 4-6. Not a massive difference there. Okay. I think I'll leave the rest. I think that's good for now. Let's just have another quick look, because we didn't do an ingredients check. Oh, got the enchant still on. Hold on. Turn those off. Just in case there's any decent ingredients to purchase. Clean shank's expensive at the moment. Someone's bumping the price of that up. Falcosaur eggs, I've got plenty of. Ooh, some rhino meat there. I'll take that. Black barracuda. Starlight rose is looking a bit cheap, although I have got quite a lot of that now. Cursed queenfish is up high. I've only got 100 of that. Right, okay. Rhino meat, definitely buy that. Oh, we're still scanning, hold on. Right, okay. So, rhino meat. Yes, we want to buy the 9. There's also 4 that I'd like to buy. This isn't... You don't get a lot of rhino meat. I've got 24 and I need it for my cooking dailies. Mossgill perch I've got over 1,000 of. Starlight rose I have over 1,000 of. Silver mackerel less so. Could probably do with some more of that, especially at that price. Where does the... Oh, it's just the one lot of 10. Well, I'll take that for now. Black barracuda is useful. Let's take the 17 and the 25. Aetherial we've got absolutely loads of. Rune scale koi looks like it's running a little low at 100% buy price. So let's take the 12 and the 41. Okay, that leaves us with foxflower we have plenty of. Black barracudas looking a little bit more expensive. 1839, 1975. Okay, I think that's the best I'm going to get out of those. Let's just double check our good stuff, if there's any bargains that have come on in the last 3 hours. Well, we didn't get a chance to do any more dungeons and stuff I was hoping for, but we did catch up on all... Did our world quests and we caught up on all our daily stuff, and that reset the market was a good thing to do at the end. I think that was a real bonus there. Sorceress Air, 86%. No, let's just get the stone hide, I think. 5 gold, there's only 10 of it. Let's buy that. Okay, right. I think that should keep us going for now. Pick up our purchases. So, pretty successful, I'd say. We got... What did we do? We did our usual daily stuff. I bet I've been undercut again. I imagine I probably have. But I'm not going to keep checking because otherwise I'm going to be up here all night. I'd rather get a little bit of sleep and then get up again at 6:30 and try again. I think that's going to be my plan. The we got 2 cooking recipes, rank 3s, which was really good today. You've got everything back on the market after my little break. Not worth it now anyway. Yes, keep reposting all night. Yes, thanks for that. Oh, there we go. Hungry Magisters have just sold. Thanks for that suggestion, Sephorium. I don't think I'll be taking you up on that tonight, but no, I shall be heading to bed now, I think. Thank you everyone for hanging around with me on the stream tonight. Been a lot of fun catching up on everything. I hope there's schedules working out for everyone. I plan to be back on Thursday, same sort of time, 10 till 1. So put your alarm on every 10 minutes. This is no good, guys. We are humans, we also need sleep. So on that note, I'm going to just check and see if there's anyone who I could host. Who's actually doing... we've got sub-level Bs on. There we go, sub-level B is certainly worthy of a host with his wonderful multi-box farming and very chilled stream. So let's just let that mute for a little bit whilst it comes through. That seems to be working all right. Right, okay. So thank you all for the evening. Thank you for the stream and your company, and I shall see you all on Thursday. Have a great evening, and I'll throw a host over to sub-level B. Night night everyone.